We were married for a period of 48 years, and we were solicitors by profession. We have 4 children, and we have 7 grandchildren. She would have been a quiet person. She was a gentle person, very highly thought of. When we were in a situation that we knew she was dying, it wasn't something that happened overnight. As I say, it was over a period of 4 years, and certainly from January 2020, we knew that she was dying. She wouldn't discuss it. She didn't want to know. She just refused to discuss it. A lot of people found her death to be sudden and unexpected because she just wouldn't discuss it. She didn't want anybody to know, and she kept it very much to herself and within the family. I was quite bowled over, I would have to say, by the element of grief. I knew that I would miss Pat when she died, but I never, ever dreamed that I would miss her to the extent that I did. And grief just completely just overwhelms you, and for the first couple of weeks after her death, you're just absolutely in a state of miasma and bewilderment, and grief just flows over you and just overwhelms you. And there was no preparation for that. It was just Carolina and myself over a series of Friday mornings. There was about 6 sessions in all. They were about an hour and a half each time. Largely, it was just she and I, and largely me talking and her asking pertinent questions from time to time. Grief never actually leaves you. You never stop grieving. You learn how to cope with the grief. You learn how to live with it. I think the first step in the healing process, if it can be called that, is the realization that grief is not permanent, that it comes in waves. And I think the first thing you have to do is to learn is just let the wave wash over you, because generally if you do that, it will pass. Now, not necessarily a pleasant experience. It takes a bit of time and a bit of self-control to actually say, I'm just going to cry and let it out, but it does pass. And I think once you learn to do that, I think you're then on the start, if one may term the healing process. And it's good to talk to other people, because when you talk to other people, then you realize that you're not completely unique, you're not alone, you're not isolated, and that other people have gone through this experience and they've come out at the other side of it.